Okay, so I wasn't going to do a third video on completing the square, but I came across this question and I thought that it really needs to be gone through. So here they've said express 3x squared plus 18x minus 1 in the form of completing the square. So here then, the difference is they've put this 3 in front of it. Don't know if they've done that to be mean or what, but we have to deal with that, okay? So here they've put a 3 in front of it. So what I would recommend first is almost ignoring this 3 is there, okay? So what I mean by that is, imagine if I just take this 3 outside a bracket, okay? Let's decide what's going to go in my bracket. So 3 times by what gives me 3x squared? So that's x squared, brilliant. Okay, and 3 times by what gives me 18x? So good, so that's going to be 6x. And there is a plus there as well. And then this last bit, 3 times by what is going to give me minus 1? So let me write that out. 3 times by what gives me minus 1? So let's find the what, okay? In order to find the what, I'm going to move this 3. It's timesing on the left-hand side, so on the right, it's then going to divide. So the what is going to be minus 1 divided by 3. So we've got minus a third. Okay, so the reason I've done that is just so it makes it a little bit easier for ourselves and we don't have to think about that 3, okay? So now we can apply the same rules for completing the square. So I'm going to keep this 3 outside the bracket. And then I'm going to do the single bracket for this part here. My little squared sign. So we know there's an x. Okay, we halve whatever this value is here, which is plus 3. And then we think about, okay, what do we get when I expand this? So let's expand this part. X plus 3, x plus 3. So we will get x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay, we didn't want the 9. That's the bit we want to remove. So I remove that 9. So we're going to put, okay, minus 9 minus 1/3. Okay, let's try and do this in our head so they're really good with our fractions. So we've got minus 9 minus a third. So minus 9 minus 9 can be represented as what over 3. So that's the way I like to think about this. So this can be written as minus 27 over 3. Double check that for me. Okay, so if I divide 27 by 3, I will get minus 9. Okay, so this is the same thing. So if I write this out again, minus 27 over 3, minus 1 over 3, you can see here that I'm going to get minus 28 over 3. So any trouble there, have a look at my fraction section and you can clear that up a little bit. Okay, so let's write this out then. So we're going to have 3 bracket x plus 3 all squared minus 28 over 3. Okay, so we are so close to the end here, but there's one more thing we need to look at. So have a look at how this equation looks. Okay, is there 2 brackets involved? No, okay, there is only 1 bracket. So let's get rid of this bracket. So we know we're going to have 3x plus 3, that bit's fine, all squared. But so we've times those parts together. Now we need to times this by this part. Okay, so that's just going to give me minus 28. Okay, so we found the value of A equal to 3, B is going to be also equal to 3, and C will equal to minus 28. Okay, so any issues there, especially with the fractions, please have a look at the fraction section on the GCSE paper. Brilliant.